Hi, I'm Chad Becker, and I have a business idea I'd love to bring to Grand Rapids. I'm going to give you a quick rundown, but then I take it to the streets to find out what the people of Grand Rapids, really my market, think about it. To give you a quick idea, people who enjoy the nightlife often end up downtown with their car, and they realize they need it in the morning. I'm hoping to offer a service where you call up your chauffeur. We meet you at your car with our foldable bicycle or scooter, fold it up, and put it in your trunk or back seat, and drive you home in your own car. When we jump back on our scooter, we head back downtown. It's just that simple. Once established, I'm hoping it can be used in a lot of other ways as well, as in big downtown events, private special events, and hospital visits if people need a ride home. But that's a whole other idea. First, let's get to the streets and see what people at downtown Grand Rapids nightlife think about it. Have you ever been downtown and you had a few more drinks than you expected to, and all of a sudden you're like, shoot, I need my car in the morning?
By a few, do you mean like 10?
Yeah. If I'm having drinks tonight?
Yeah, you're downtown Grand Rapids, right?
Bro, come on,
Okay,
dude.
good. Have you guys ever driven yourselves downtown, have a few more drinks you wanted, and suddenly you're like, dang, I need my car in the morning?
Yes,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, I did it tonight.
Have you ever been downtown and felt like, shoot, I shouldn't drive home, but I still need my car in the morning?
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, I've thought about that.
Then that's happened to a lot of people. If there was a service where you could call someone that was like a licensed chauffeur to drive you home in your own car, would that be interesting to you?
Hell yeah!
People show up on a scooter or bicycle and fold it up and put it in their trunk to drive them home. Okay. Sound like a good idea to you?
Yeah, definitely. We in my hometown in Holland, they already have a system in place for that, and I have friends that do that, and it's quite successful down there.
That's
already.
usually where like a car follows behind and to pick people up, right?
Oh yeah.
All right, so this is a little bit like that, but a little bit quicker.
Modified, and it seems more efficient that way too.
As soon as they get you to your home, they jump back on their scooter and they're on their way. Sound like a decent idea?
You know what? I would tell you this is that I've been all over the world.
Yeah.
I was in the military.
Oh, all right. Yeah, you really have been.
So I would tell you this is that is a good idea.
They show up on like an electric scooter, fold it up, put it in your trunk, drive your car home, and then they zip off on their scooter once they're done driving you home.
Sounds like a great idea. Yeah, that's cool.
I frequent downtown like half the time. Like my biggest concern with coming downtown is how the is my car getting home.
Exactly. That's what
And a lot of times that either keeps me from drinking or I drive home drunk and regret it.
I think it would be cool because it's not like you have to leave your car behind and then take a cab, which is always the problem with DDs.
Okay.
Nobody wants to be the DD, or otherwise you have to leave your car around. So I guess if it was trustworthy and cheap enough.
Well, I think a lot of people should use it actually that don't use it, so yeah.
Yeah, basically probably
Sure.
curb, like you're worried about people, driving home drunk, because like, oh, I'm only this many miles, so.
Scares me more than me driving as other people driving, you know.
I would say that is a genius idea.
All right.
I've thought of it myself before.
It's kind of like a taxi service that drives you home in your own car, so you had your car in the morning. Would it be something interesting to you?
That would be.
How much would it cost?
It's similar to a taxi, depends on the range, but I think the idea is within 6 miles, $20 or less, and then beyond that it becomes starting to be based off the mileage.
That sounds brilliant.
How does the driver get back?
That's a good question. If you want to know, we have electric foldable scooters or fold-up bicycles. They put in your trunk, and then they drive it home after they drop you guys off in your own car.
I like that. That's good. That's
It's
better
almost
than a
one of those
taxi.
things like why hasn't that been thought of?
Yeah, I think you'd have to have the right certifications and stuff to make sure that it's like legit.
Like a chauffeur's license and
like make sure you have everything, all your paperwork and everything to make sure it's not somebody that's going to drive you off into a shady place.
We have foldable moped scooters that fit in your trunk, or we have foldable bicycles if you're within a short distance.
You probably only go like 5 miles outside of here.
No, the range will be about 15 for the for the mopeds, but if it's bicycles, will be a range of 6 miles.
It would limit the drunk driving. It will limit some of the accidents that happen, and then it's profitable.
A cab driver or a chauffeur to drive you home in your own car for a normal taxi fee, would that be something you'd be interested in?
I don't see who would not be interested in that.
All right, that's what I was hoping.
I have experienced that dilemma.
yeah.
How to get home, how to get my car home.
Yeah, if you were basically downtown and needed a ride home in your own car because you needed it, you'd totally be up for it, right?
Absolutely. And a scooter. Gosh, that's so cool.
If you're downtown and you realize you need your car in the morning, if all of a sudden there was a service, licensed chauffeurs are willing to show up to your car with you to drive you home in your own car, that'd be something you could see using on the right night?
I would tip them probably like at least $10 to $15.
My one question is how would they get back? Well,
So they drive my car home. How would they?
The answer to that is there's either they have electric foldable scooters if in your trunk, or electrical bicycle or foldable bicycles if you're within 6 miles, and they just get out with their electrical scooter and they drive back to the downtown area.
That's pretty cool, actually. I wouldn't have thought of that.
Like a taxi service to pick you up in your own car and drive you home. Would that be like a reasonable thing to use when you really needed to?
Oh yeah.
If someone drives my
you
car.
should do that. Yeah, somebody comes.
Like you don't want to worry about being in the
basically,
morning.
like you want your car home with you. Yes, do it.
Nice.
Seriously, do it.
No, I think it's a good idea. I genuinely think it's a good idea.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
That would make a killing.
That business would make a killing.
Make that number to do it now, and I'll call you.
I think I've only said like 5 times. Maybe I should say it a few
I know how to
more.
do bleeps.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
All right. Thanks for the feedback. That's all I wanted to hear. Well, have a good night, guys. Thank you very much. All right. These are going pretty good.